This is a quick demo of the Whiskey Tastings app by bourbonwhiskeyandrye.com. This is actually a Google Docs sheet. So you'll need to have Google Docs on your phone and or your laptop computer if you want it on both. Cool thing about it is if you do have it on your computer and your phone, when you make changes on one, it will automatically sync and update to the other. So that's pretty cool. So Google Docs is kind of like Excel. There's, I don't know, maybe 10,000 rows on here. I've got over 400 whiskeys already listed with some tasting notes. And that just leaves room for a ton of whiskeys for you to be able to document on here. So as far as columns go, you have the name of the whiskey and the rating. I have a 1 to 10 rating. You can put in whatever you like. The proof, the age statement. Do you own it? Yes, no, previously. What's cool here is Y-2. That means that I have 2 bottles of that. So that can be really handy when you go into the liquor store and you see something that you want to purchase, but you can't remember if you already have it or if you already have a backup. Just pull out your phone, scroll to it, and you can know right away if you've had it or not. Date reviewed. Notes for your nose, for palate, for finish, palate with drops of water, hand rub test. Actually, I'm probably going to take this out of the version that you guys will get. Alcohol burn balance, that's described on the website. Mouthfeel, appearance and legs, color, whiskey designation. So this would be like Kentucky straight rye whiskey, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, straight rye whiskey, that sort of thing. Batch designation, is it a small batch? Is it a single barrel? That kind of thing. Proof designation, that would be barrel proof, cask strength, full proof. Bottled in bond designation. So this is cool too. So if you have bottled in bond listed for your bottles that are bottled in bond, the little down arrow makes the column sortable, and all of these columns are sortable. So you can sort it by all bottled in bond, and it will bring all of those to the very top of the sheet. And now you can look at all of the bottled in bond bottles that you either own or have tasted. And you can do the same for your private barrel picks to pull all those to the top, or sort it by Japanese whiskey or Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey or the distiller, anything. If it's in here on a column, you can sort it by your favorites. Or by whether or not you own it or not. Okay, so uncut, unfiltered, yes or no. Designation, unregulated, that would be for, okay, barrel select or special reserve, limited, release. All of those are unregulated terms that are more marketing terms. And you can put those in here if you wish. Type would be bourbon, rye, Scotch, Irish whiskey, Japanese whiskey, Canadian whiskey. So again, now you can sort everything by the type if you wanted to do that. The mash bill, if you can find it, the distiller, the company, the region. Region would be, in the US, it would be which state. In Ireland, it might be which region in Ireland. Could be Japanese whiskey, Canadian whiskey, so on and so forth. Barrel pick creator. So if you do have a barrel pick selected in one of the other columns, you can put who the creator of that barrel pick was. Finished in. So this would be like this particular whiskey was finished in sherry casks. Angel Envy has one finished in rum. So you can put that kind of cask finishing in here if you wish. Release date. And lastly, additional notes. So some things have a lot of extra information. If you want to add that, this is where you would put it. Now, if you're interested in how to sort all of this content, I'll do that in a separate video because it's super powerful and can give you lots of information at your fingertips.